Hello and welcome. In this course you will learn and build Airbnb Clone App using Flutter with Firebase as backend. You will learn and develop this app using MVVM Architecture with advanced Flutter GetX state management. So when any new user sign up for the first time and log in into the app, then he see all the properties from around the world on the Explore page. As you can see, currently Mohammed Ali is online logged in user, and any simple user can become a host by clicking on this become a host and start uploading their own posting, that is giving their own properties for rent, which you will see in detail step by step. So let's navigate back to the common user dashboard and let's explore each feature step by step. So just like in Airbnb, a common user when logged in, he can see all the properties, all the listings from different hosts from around the world. So for example, if I want to search by city, that is based on the location, then I will click on this city and I will, let's say, search any property in Dubai. So I will proceed. So as city is selected, so it shows me all the properties and this specific city or location which I enter. Let's say I want to search for another place, that will show me all the properties from this another location which I enter. Similarly, you can search based on the name, like you want to search a room for rent or maybe apartment for rent and so on. For example, you can see that if I want to see the details of it, I will click on it and you can see Yas Island underwater room for rent. Similarly, if I want to search by type of the property, like for example I want to search for apartment, type can be apartment, flat or condo or detached house and so on, as you can see. Now here you can see that each property or each listing has its own multiple images, as you can see, and also you can see the complete name, the book now button and the price per night, and then the details description about this property or this listing, the person who add this listing, and then the type of it, that is 4 guests or 4 people can accommodate in this, total number of beds and twin double type of the beds available in here, the total number of bathrooms, amenities and the location which you can see live at the Google map. Now after this, on the Explore page, as you can see, we see all the properties. Now let's say if the logged in user wants to book any listing, any property, let's say this one which belongs to Johnson Mark, so I will click on book now and it will show me the calendar. Now for which dates I want to book this specific property, I will choose that. So let's say I will book it for 19, 20 and 21 March. Okay, then I will click on pay with GPay. So you will also learn how to implement online payment system in this app. So if we click on pay with Google Pay, then it will open up the Google Pay, and here you have to provide your card details and click on continue. When the payment is successful, it will be booked and it will show you booked successfully. So now if I show you, if I go to the trips, then here you will see upcoming trips which starts from 19 March 2024 to 21 March 2024. So it has been booked successfully. For example, if any other user wants to book the same property on the same dates, then they will not be able to book it because it is already booked by this user. For example, if any other user wants to book this same property then you will see that those dates are locked. So this other user cannot book it for the same dates because it is already booked by this user Muhammad Ali. So now if any other user wants to book the same property, then the user has to choose other dates than the logged dates, which means it is already booked on the current dates 19, 20 and 21. Now similarly here you can see the previous trips, which simply means all the trips completed in the past by this user. Similarly, if you explore different other properties, like let's say this one, which belongs to John Shelby, so you can see that each property has multiple images and it has its own details, and you can save any property for later. For example, if I click on this save, then it is saved now to my account. So if I go to the saved, you can see that this one I saved. Let's say later if I want to book, and if I want, I can delete it simply from here by clicking on this close button. It will delete that from the saved list of the logged in user. And similarly, the moment when I book a new property, as you know, this is the upcoming trips, so if I go to the inbox, then the chat will be initiated with this host whose name is Johnson Mark. So if I go to inbox, so you can see that with Johnson Mark the chat is initiated 8 minutes ago. So let's say I will simply send like, hello Johnson, I booked your listing. So now you can see the message is sent. So you will also learn how to implement a fully functional chat system for booking different listings. So now let's log in as Johnson on this phone to see the results. So now as you can see, John is logged in, and if he goes to the inbox, then you can see a chat is initiated between the user, the end user, and the host. So now as you can see, Johnson received this message. Let's say Muhammad Ali will save from 19 March to 22 March. Just a random chat, you know. So you can see it will be sent at real time, that is, it will be updated at real time, and then Johnson can of course reply like anything, hello, yes, I see, and so on. You can see that it is updated at real time alongside with the time. And of course, if the host go to the host dashboard, you can see this is now the host dashboard, and go to the bookings, then the host Johnson will see that the log dates for that specific property. If he click here, he will see, okay, for this specific property these dates are logged, which means that it is booked by the user Muhammad Ali. Currently, as Johnson has uploaded 2 listings, so only this one is booked. For example, if I click on this one, then you can see it is not yet booked by any user from around the world, okay, only this one is booked by Muhammad Ali and user. So Johnson, who is the host, who can see now that this property is booked from 19 March to 21 March. Similarly, any host can update the current listing by clicking on that, for example the price or the description or the location. And remember, all the locations are verified through Google. That is, if you type any location, it will give you the suggestions and you can choose the updated location. So let's go back, and then other than the location, you can update the total number of twin single beds and the double, the queen, how much it is, okay, you can do that from here. So if you want to update, of course, the amenities, okay, comma separated, that is, you have to write amenity and put a comma, and then after it you can update photos as well. These are the currently already uploaded images. If you want to upload more, then you have to click on this, which will open up the gallery from where you can choose multiple more images. So in order to update, you have to click on this upload icon button and it will update the information. Similarly, you can create a new listing by clicking here on this create a posting button, which will create a new form which you have to fill by the information, choose multiple images and upload a new listing, and all your listing will be here visible to you as a host in the host dashboard. Just like, for example, currently this host has uploaded these two listings, which you can see here, of course. So we will develop all these features, this entire app, using Flutter MVVM architecture with advanced GetX state management. Similarly, you can go to the profile, click on profile information, and where you can see your profile details. If you want, you can update your profile from here. For example, I just update my name. I will click on save and it will update my profile name. So I hope you will love this course, and yeah, see you guys in the course. Bye for now.